Okay, so problem number 43, it says write a polynomial function of minimum degree with real coefficients whose zeros include those listed. Write the polynomial in standard form. So if I know the zeros are 1 and 5 plus 3i, okay? If I know that 5 plus 3i is a 0, I know that 5 minus 3i is a 0. Okay? So now what we need to do is we need to write them all out as binomials, okay? And then multiply them all together. Okay? So if 1 is a 0, what is its factor? Yep. So x minus 1 times what? Yes.
Bracket x minus 5 plus 3i.
Okay. Good. Yep.
Oh, and then the same thing, but instead of x or 5 plus 3i is 5 minus 3i.
Very good. Okay? Because these are its factors. So remember, it's always x minus and then the 0. That's what you put there. So now we need to multiply these all out. So I would, honestly, I'd multiply these guys out first and then deal with this last. That's just my opinion. So first, let's just distribute the negatives so that we don't have any issues here. So we're still dealing with x minus 1 times x minus 5 minus 3i times x minus 5 plus 3i. Okay? So let's multiply these two together. So again, I'm going to leave it as x minus 1 out front. Then x times x is x squared. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. And then this becomes plus 3ix. Some will argue that maybe it should be 3xi. I mean, in this case, it doesn't matter for now. Then take negative 5. So negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 5 is 25. Negative 5 times 3i is negative 15i. And then take this, negative 3i times x is negative 3ix. Negative 3i times negative 5 is 15i, right? And then negative 3i times 3i is minus 9i squared. Okay? Now, you can probably see now why I had you do those two first. Because what's going to happen with a bunch of these things? Yeah, they're going to go away. So 5x we can't do anything about, but the 3ix and a negative 3ix, that's why I said, you know, if you write negative 3xi or positive 3xi, they're going to go away anyways. And then we got 25, and then we've got a negative 15i, and we're going to end up with a positive 15i, so those are going to go away. And then what happens to my negative 9i squared? It becomes a plus 9. So let's cross that out and write plus 9, because then I've got a positive 9 and a 25, and it'll be easier for me to combine terms. So then let's look, x minus 1 times, okay? Now, x squared, I've only got 1, so x squared. My linear terms, negative 5x, and no others. So I've taken care of that. I'm going to take care of these and write minus 10x. Then I've got 25 and 9, which goes to what? 34. Now, is that a lot easier to multiply and handle? Yeah, and we can all do this, so let's just write it out. So it equals x times x squared is x to the third. And then it's going to be minus 10x squared plus 34x minus x squared plus 10x minus 34. Okay, which is going to equal, let's draw little arrows here, x to the third, and then my x squared terms are minus 11x squared. So I've taken care of those. My x terms are plus 44x, and then minus 34. Okay? So I probably should write it out as maybe, I should probably put in front of here, f of x equals, okay? And for this review packet, that would be letter C. Yep, and is that the answer?
Yeah.
Good.